One of my activist friends was asking me, why? Why did you trust activists to come in and stay in your house? Why did you do this? Why did you trust them? And the first one, yeah, he had been writing to me for 2 months before I let him in the door. We had talked over the phone and we had done a podcast together. And the fact that he had been interviewed on John Brisson's show made him seem more credible. That I didn't think somebody who had a successful podcast would feel comfortable working with somebody like Eli if he hadn't like vetted him first. So yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. But JoJo was a mistake too, and that one's even a harder hit because she's been working with Padaka for about a year now. Um, she apparently has several aliases, like a dozen aliases, you guys. She's like got like a dozen aliases. I don't know how you guys found her, like how she came to your attention and you decided that you would go ahead and like give her a title and put her as part of your organization. I don't know how that happened because not only did she steal Judy Hess's laptop, she has no intention of giving that back, you guys. No intention whatsoever. She considers that payment for her services. Her services that you and I both know she never really delivered. She was supposed to be doing communications and graphics for you guys, and she gave me her whole sad story about, oh, I've been sick and I told them I'm on sick leave, and I don't know what she's really about. I don't know what's going on here, but she just lived in absolute filth in my spare bedroom. I've shared tons of pictures about this. I gave her the privacy, but I started getting concerned when I was never hearing the shower go on. In the time that she was here, she only took 2 showers. So my bed is ruined because she was dousing herself in lavender oil every day. So not only was she getting body oil all into my mattress and pillows and bed sheets and everything, she was also dousing it with like lavender oil. So the mattress is beyond repair. Like I had already gone through a month of cleaning it out from other people sleeping on it by putting like baking soda on it and letting the sun in on it. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all that lavender oil out of that mattress at this point. It's not going to happen. But the food trash, I mean, Lord Almighty, my son wasn't even that bad when he was a teenager. The food trash in there, I mean, my son wouldn't have. It's possible that he was eating in that room occasionally, but like if he saw an ant infestation, he would have cleaned it up because most people would be fucking disgusted by that. She was apparently sleeping in it. She was sleeping in an ant infestation, y'all. But on top of it, I did get like a lot of people have been contacting me this week and being like, "Don't be too mean," I'm sorry, but she literally was able to get a plane ticket, not only just a plane ticket, but out of Orange County, y'all. Orange County is more expensive to fly out of than it is to fly out of LAX. So she flies out of Orange County to go to Milwaukee, and she totally was like, I don't look guilty, didn't get a strip search with a laugh cry face. So no, she's not in emotional distress. She's not having any issues. She's quite happy to leave this mess behind that she had absolutely no intention of cleaning up. She's quite happy to have taken advantage of me to have me drive her all over California and introduce her to my political contacts. I have a good heart. I try and be generous. I try and help people out. And one of the reasons that I felt there were two things going on here. Number one, I'm unemployed. So getting a couple extra bucks for the spare bedroom helps me in my situation currently. But on top of it, I traveled cross country with my former project partner, Don Ford. And there were so many activists that opened their doors to us and kept us in their home and were so good to us that I really felt like I needed to pay it forward at some point, which is one of the reasons I signed up a year ago to host for Bernie Journeys, to be available if somebody wanted to come out to California and do some canvassing. So I really wanted to have the opportunity to pay it forward, and goddamn did I get burned both times. I got burned both times, but I don't know how, Padaka, I don't know how you can keep JoJo on staff. Honestly, though, I don't know how you kept Danette on staff with the crap that she pulled. So I'm a little unclear, like, where your standards are in this regard, but you got to start doing something about these people who are just grifting the movement, coming in and just taking advantage of people. Something has to happen. I sincerely hope Bill gets his mom's laptop back. I think he's probably realizing he's not going to get it back. I don't know if she's planning on coming back to get her things out of my garage, or if we're going to be donating them to like the Salvation Army or something. I don't know what's going to happen here, because I'm not housing this shit for her. I'm not going to be taking half of my garage up for her. And I'll tell you, some of the stuff that came out of that truck, you guys, was just boxes of nonsense. Boxes of stuff. She told me that a lot of it came from like a food bank. It was just like pantry goods food bank, which is why she ended up getting an ant infestation in my garage too. She had just like nonsense food. She has like 3 open peanut butter jars in my cabinet because I freed up some cabinet space for her too. So the food I'm probably going to have to donate pretty quickly because it's not going to be good forever. The stuff that is half eaten, which is three freaking three different peanut butter jars, I'm just going to throw that out. Anything that's open is just going to be thrown out. But I'm gonna donate the food because she eats weird stuff. She doesn't eat stuff that I would eat. There's like 4 bottles of some sort of vinegar drink in my fridge right now. There's like 4 bottles of a vinegar drink in my, like, it's not like actual apple cider vinegar. It's like an actual drink. It's like, I don't even know what to make of this, but I don't know what to say. But you know, everybody in politics, you have to understand that she's not for real. She is not for real, you guys. She's playing us. She's absolutely playing all of us. And for the people that she has volunteered for, you guys can back me up on this. She does not deliver. She doesn't deliver because she, in the time that she was here, everything that she committed to do, she was unable to do, in her opinion. She just wouldn't do it. She was just unwilling. She's just lazy. And actually, I called her out when I was like, hey, I'm concerned about you. I want you to, you got to take a shower. You got to clean your clothes. This was last Friday, a week ago. She flipped the fuck out and started dropping F-bombs at me and yelling at me. And I had to do mom voice, and I said, do not raise your voice to me. You are in my house. You will not treat me with disrespect in my house. And the conversation went on for so long where she was just giving me excuse after excuse and raising her voice and dropping F-bombs at me simply because I was telling her, you have to do some laundry. You've got to clean yourself. This is not okay. And she went on for like an hour just giving me nonsense excuses. And she kept coming out with more and more joints that she was rolling up and just smoking more and more. It was almost like the day that I kicked my ex-boyfriend out back in 2012. That was what he did to bide his time, to try and, I guess in his mind, like it would cool down the situation so that I wouldn't kick him out. But he like smoked like 2 packs of cigarettes trying to delay himself from having to like get in his car and leave. And that's the same junk that JoJo was pulling on me. It was like she was just pretending like it wasn't going to happen. So as soon as I had an opportunity, it happened. And she made it very clear to all of us that if she was capable of getting on a plane 24 hours later, or 2 days, no, it was like 48 hours later, she had the resources, she had the ability. She was lying to me. She was lying to everybody. She was lying to everybody. So, what's the most unfortunate thing is that I don't trust helping anybody anymore. I'm not going to let anybody stay here anymore. Never. Not from the political world, for sure. I'm not helping any more activists this way. Like, I'm going to turn that room into like an organizing office. It will not have a place to sleep. It will have computer desks and power cords and political signs on the wall. And that's what it's going to be now. It'll be an organizing office. It'll be office space. But I never again. Never again. And it's people like JoJo who blow it for everybody. Because that was one of the wonderful things that we had about the whole Bernie network, is having the ability to travel throughout the country to help with different campaigns, because we could trust each other, because we could trust that we all had the same mission. JoJo blew it way bigger than Eli did. Like, Eli, at least when he got here, he did admit that he was actually on the Tulsi campaign. So that actually made more sense, that he actually worked on the Tulsi campaign. But JoJo claimed to be a burner. She's followed by Levy Sanders. She's followed by Jane Sanders. She had stories of meeting Bernie. She blows it for everybody. You do that to somebody, you leave, you damage property, you leave the place in an infestation. You ruin it for everybody when you do that. Padaka, you guys should cut ties with her like right now, because she skipped town. She fucking skipped town, you guys. She skipped town with Judy Hess's computer.